How can an Avengers video game actually fail? Wasn't the Avengers like the biggest franchise ever now? Didn't they just make like billions of dollars at the box office? Didn't they even like support Captain Marvel? So like that project could do another $1 billion because it looked like it was tied in with the movie. Is it possible that you could get the license to do an Avengers video game and somehow screw it up? Yeah, it's really possible. It's really possible because Crystal Dynamics got the license to do an Avengers video game, and they decided, well, okay, we're just going to kind of wing it, and you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll just put Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, as the main focus of the game. And if you love Ms. Marvel, as about 11 people do, then this is the game for you. And we're going to use the brand of Marvel, the brand of Disney, the brand of the Avengers, and we're going to deliver a story about Kamala Khan. I mean, you know, they're not fooling anybody. There are people that are interested in the Avengers, but I don't know if people are interested in this version of Black Widow. I don't know why Black Widow looks like that. It could be an SJW thing. It could be a thing where maybe they just didn't want to make a model of a pretty character or a female character, so they just adapted a male model, and maybe they had like some video modeling of a boy, and they used that for Kamala Khan. But I mean, you know, I don't understand it. Well, but it's not working that well. So, Avengers video game tanking with Ms. Marvel. This is coming from Cosmic Book News. As you can imagine, the video game's not doing well. We're going to get into this article. Before we do, if you want to support my work, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. You'll get all the videos I do. And I seem to do a lot of pop culture videos and business videos related to entertainment companies that are failing. That seems to be like my main topic. So, hey, if you like that, you like me. Subscribe to the channel. All right. No surprise, but the recently released Marvel's Avengers video game is completely tanking, which features Ms. Marvel as players are leaving in droves. Things are so bad that on Steam, there's been a whopping drop-off of 87.5%. 87? If it was 90%, if it was 100%, there'd be nobody playing it. 87.5% is not 100, but it's really, really terrible. From a high of around 16,000 players in September to now only around 2,000-ish or so. That isn't good. It's not good. If Black Widow was just sexy looking, they'd at least have maintained 8,000. Okay, the graphics and art for the game certainly aren't helping, as when the game was first promoted through trailers, there was a lot of fan backlash over the goofy look of characters, which led to a delay, because they went back and said they were fixing the characters. However, the graphics really never improved. Yeah, I mean, even like, look at Iron Man. You'll see the graphics are really, like, they don't look good. So, why is Marvel even approving this? Right? I mean, they have a licensing department. Why are they approving this? Are they just wait to see what the fan response is and basically be like, look, we're not going to approve it either way? Look at this. This is the other thing. There's the quality. Look at the suit that Captain America's wearing here, and look at the suit that Iron Man's wearing. I mean, and then you can kind of look at what Thor is wearing. It looks like they're just reusing these models, and I'm all for that. You know, especially if you're not dealing with a $1 billion franchise, you're trying to save some cost. I get that, but it's not appropriate for a game like this. It's just not, and it's giving you terrible results. Forbes magazine, also the website, Forbes, points out that Marvel's Avengers video game has dipped below 1,000 players on PC, which is causing massive matchmaking problems as players have to wait at times up to 30 minutes to start and complete missions. That means nobody's online to play along with. The site also reports that things aren't much better on the PS4, the largest video game platform, as even with imminently important missions like daily resetting villain sectors, It's rare to get a full team of 4, and usually 1 or 2 players ends up being an AI fill-in. Oh my God. That means friends are not playing the game together. Yeah. The article says that Marvel's Avengers is currently in limbo and that the game developer Crystal Dynamics is seemingly pushing back a number of its roadmap objectives while simultaneously trying to fix what currently ails the game. Loot. It said the game needs fixes as there are technical issues and endgame farming problems. And that it's unknown. I mean, don't you think, too, like they probably also have a backup, like 100 players in India or some country like that can always kind of fill in and play along as well. And they must do that because it creates momentum for the game and improves the game experience, at least temporarily until the game has a momentum. You would do something like that. It really wouldn't be very costly either. But even with all the supports, it's not working. And that it's an unknown when the patches will be released because fewer players return to play the game. It's becoming hard for players to find each other for match-made activities in a game that's fundamentally all match-made activities, says the article. The plot of the game follows Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, as she reassembles the Avengers. So why are we following Kamala Khan around? Why? Well, the game is all about Kamala Khan. Now, who is Kamala Khan? She's this character who has these big fists created for inclusion purposes, diversity speaking. Not only has Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan been previously confirmed for the new Avengers game, but it's also learned the character has the central role. Now, when you go and you say, I want to buy an Avengers product, that's why we license things. If you're going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to get Avengers t-shirts. All right, I'm going to get Avengers cereal. It's going to be very Avengers-y. And I'm not a huge fan of the Avengers. I saw the movies. But I know that Kamala Khan has not a damn thing to do with the Avengers. Neither does, say, Spider-Man. But he was in the last movie with them. You know, you could put Spider-Man in there. You know, or a character. You could put Deadpool in there. I mean, put somebody in there where it would at least be kind of like entertaining, interesting. Thered be a built-in fan base, and maybe you could do a unique story that somebody would care about. Not this throwaway inclusion character. A new game overview promo trailer has been released, which describes the story, offering that due to the Avengers' involvement in destroying San Francisco, heroes are outlawed, with AIM taking over. Fast forward 5 years when it's learned that some sort of superhero conspiracy begins to unfold, which sees an Avengers fangirl from New Jersey, Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan, embark on a quest to prove her hero's innocence and become the hero she's destined to be. That's dumb sounding. So, as part of the story, it seems the game forces players to play as Kamala Khan. You must be Kamala Khan, a character that is not all well liked in the comics nor very popular. Kamala, like anyone could be playing Spider-Man, they'd be chill with it. Anybody could be Wolverine, no problem. But this? Who wants to be this? Kamala plays a central role in the catalyst to reassemble the team, where through unique perspective and incredible powers, only together can the Avengers overcome the dangers in this new world, offers the narration. In the comics, Kamala Khan actually replaces Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel, who in turn replaced Captain Marvel, I guess. So I guess maybe there's a reference to the comics. Who reads these comics? Kamala Khan is a character that was created by the Marvel editors for politically correct reasons, much like Carol Danvers becoming Captain Marvel during the Axel Alonso era of Marvel Comics that nearly destroyed the business, and also saw Alonso eventually fired from the company because of it. Good for you. It's a character forced on fans, much like the game is doing that nobody wants. And now the game even has technical problems. That's great. The recent Ultimate Avengers Alliance 3 video game also features Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan, where she makes remarks about being oppressed. Legitimately laughing at this. Fans are not happy with Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan in Avengers video game. All right, so these are fan comments. Oh, a character I never met leading a video game for societal politics. No thanks, states a comment on the trailer. You had me until Kamala Khan. Get woke, go broke, said a fan commenting on the trailer. And her incredible powers. She's a ripoff of Mr. Fantastic. They make it sound like it was never done before, said another. Here's another fan. So a Marvel DCUO is nothing more than a dream. Instead, we get this, offered another comment. Forcing players to use Kamala Khan is probably the biggest mistake made. No one likes this character at all, and her powers aren't interesting. I think your game looks fantastic, and I pre-ordered on the day it became available, but Kamala is terrible. The faces look awful. Widow looks like she's recovering from face surgery. Kamala Khan? Why? Carol would have been a better choice, as she was one of the original Avengers. Yes, I'm aware they're going off the movie roster. I'll wait until this goes free on PS Plus. Kamala Khan, no thanks, a fan states. Well, always pushing progressiveness, always pushing to get to the next level, and no, fans don't want to see it. It's sort of the definition of a failure. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Is this something that you're playing? Is this something you're interested in playing? Do you think that this rendition of Black Widow is beautiful or interesting or something that you'd want to be in a video game or perhaps in real life? And look, there are some people that want to be like Black Widow, and that's fine. I don't. Maybe you do. You don't have to tell me if you want to, but tell me if you want to. I'd be curious. Crystal Dynamics is trying to promise they're going to deliver more content and hold on to what they have, but it looks like they're just going to lose millions and millions of dollars, and maybe someone will get fired at Disney over this. They certainly should. If you want to support my work, collegeofthedead.com. Go and pick up a copy of College of the Dead Graduation Day. That's the current on the ongoing series. It's the current release. We have the prequel available and the current book. You can get them both. They ship immediately. And The Mermaids is coming soon. This is at epicmermaids.com. This is just some of the art from the book. It's full color. It's 48 pages. It's an ongoing series. Kamala Khan is absolutely not in it, but there are several mermaid characters, and it's kind of like Game of Thrones with mermaids. It's really well done, and it's going to also be an ongoing series. I'm sure you're going to love it. All right, I'll see you again soon with another video, and if I don't see you, I will miss you.